All right, all right. Greetings and welcome back once again. This is Amuna. I'm about to check my levels before we go ahead and get into this. I pray everybody's doing well. I saw this story and I see this story is making its rounds, and I wanted to go over it and have us take a look at what's going on over here. So just give me a moment as I check the levels over here. There's so much going on. There's so much going on. You can't keep up with it all. One moment. I'll be right with you. Let me make sure. All right. Everything is good. Everything's good. All right. I had to clean up my computer here. All right. So here we go. So this particular story, let me see if I share my screen, if it's going to give me any problems as well. This is a story about a father who gets on a school bus and he roughs up the children on the school bus for his daughter. Okay? But I think he goes beyond the roughing and the upping. Hold on one second. All right, there we go. Now we working. Now we cooking. Okay, so as you can see, this story, I guess the footage was captured on video camera and then uploaded to the internet. And the title, this is a long one. Touch my daughter again, and you gonna have to get your mama, your daddy, your uncle. Kentucky father unleashes verbal tirade against children on school bus, apologizes, says he was defending daughter against bully. That's a long title. Who wrote that, yo? Anyway, so this was written, 2 days ago? Yeah, 2 days ago. It says here, a Louisville, Kentucky parent caught on video cursing and threatening a bus full of elementary students has issued a public apology and revealed the reason for the verbal outburst. Delvante King said his 9-year-old daughter, a student at Carter Traditional Elementary, had been bullied by another student for months, and his complaints about the abuse were ignored. And this is a still shot here, okay? And so King said he let his emotions get to him after his daughter was jumped and came home with a lump on her head last Thursday. They're down tearing my character. So the video, I have to see why the video is not playing. But he says they're down tearing my character, making me seem like a monster. That I'm not. I'm just a father that was worried about my child. And really, King told Wave News Tuesday, cell phone video of the profane-laced confrontation made national headlines and rounds on social media. King was so enraged that another man had to hold him back. And if you take a look at the video, literally a man is holding him back because he looks like he wants to open up a can of whoop butt on these elementary school students. It goes on to say the children on the bus cried and screamed in the background. At one point in the video, a young girl went back and forth with the parent. I'm going to say this one more time, B. And that's the part that had me like, huh? The father is going in, no? You touch my daughter again, you're going to have to get your mama, your daddy, your uncle, or whoever. And that go to whoever is on here. So he issued an open invitation for the whipping of the butt. It says King said on the bus on Friday, August the 26th, a girl who appeared to be King's daughter also had to be held back. Oh, she got mouth now. How you getting jumped in school? And now Pop Dukes is here, and now you got to be held back. What's going on here? As she started to climb over the seats to get to the back of the bus where the other girl in the confrontation was standing. She touched her, another girl seated on the bus yelled. That go for every little MF on here. Wow, Pops. I don't give a ping. You shouldn't have touched her yesterday, King yelled. I didn't touch the girl who King appeared to address yelled back. And here's the video here. But let's continue. The man accompanying King told the children to sit down. I'm going to flip this entire bus with everybody on it. How is he here saying he getting a bad rap where when you're on video, you're on video misbehaving, fam, right? So he's now threatening. Not only is he going to whip everybody's behind, he's on here saying that he's going to flip the bus over. What's going on? And I mean that. King yelled. That go for everybody on here. Touch my daughter again, and I'ma flip this whole bus. Younger children on the bus started to cry as King continued to scream. All that big bully blink y'all got going on, I'm not playing, King said. You might need to get your mama, your daddy, your uncle, whomever. Okay? Oh, my God, cried a boy. I want to go home. I want to go home. He begged to go home 6 times while breaking down in tears. The school's principal sent an email to parents about the incident that evening. Because, okay, I'm going to reserve my comment till we finish reading this. While at the bus stop, an adult and a girl boarded bus 2047, threatening the students on the bus. The bus driver ushered the 2 non-Cartier Elementary people off the bus, but they got in a vehicle and followed the bus. What are we doing? Students reported seeing the occupants of the vehicle display a gun while following bus 2047, Principal Jamie Wyman wrote. Police and JCPS security were notified, and the bus driver was told to return to our school and not make any more stops. The email continued. We had students wait on the bus until LMPD and JCPS security arrived. They are investigating the incident. A mother whose child was on the bus said they were so traumatized by the incident, she planned to keep her child home for a week. Oh my gosh, the woman told reporters, I was in tears because you can only, as a parent, you can't get to that child at that point when you hear them crying. It just hurts a lot. King denies ever having a gun and also dismisses claims that he followed the bus. That is false, he said. King said he waited at the bus stop for his daughter with the intention of putting an end to the bullying. His daughter had been teased, attacked, and had things thrown at her since spring. So if that was the case, oh man, it's hard to not give your commentary. My goodness. Okay, let's keep going. I just feel like it's just so much, she said. It is. It's just too much. Like I was even thinking about homeschooling my children at this point. He's over here saying he feels like homeschooling his children. That's not even fair for my child, for my kids to even have to do that. King said he complained to school staff and even tried to mediate the situation with the other child's parents, but nothing worked. I let my emotions and frustrations and anger get the best of me, he said. The only reason any of this transpired is due to bullying. And people don't talk to their kids about bullying. And when you done reach out and keep trying to mediate something and nothing's doing nothing, what else are you left to do? However, King says now he regrets how he responded. I wanted to clear up everything that was said and apologize to everybody that I offended, all the kids and parents, King said. I want to apologize to Jefferson County Public Schools. I want to apologize to the school bus driver, and also because at the end of the day, I did act out of character. Merciful Father. This dude. So let's look at via discussion advised, and then we'll go over some of the findings on this. So I know it's early in the morning. Let me try to turn down this volume a little bit because chances are there's going to be some yelling and some screaming. This is what my daughter did. You have to get your mama, your daddy, your uncle, and your So the little child, whoever this is, turned their camera on, and the bus is in an uproar, right? So, and the little girl, who's your little girl, who's been bullied, now she's trying to jump, as the article say, over the seats. Little children are crying. So your little daughter was being bullied, and now you, like you say, the way you responded, now you are over here traumatizing a whole bus full of children. You should have touched me yesterday. And by the way, this is a grown man yelling at a little girl, elementary school, what, 4th grade, as if she's a grown man. And then he threatened violence against not only the child, but everybody else on the bus, which would, I mean, what? I mean that. And then he going, I'm confused. Whose idea was this? That's my daughter again. I'm gonna flip this whole bus. I'm not playing. You don't let nobody touch my kids, bro. I'm not playing, bro. All that bully shit. All that big bully shit. Y'all got going on. I'm not playing. You gotta get your mama, your daddy, your uncle, and whoever. Let me say that. Okay, so that is the video. That is the video of the whole situation. Okay, what are your thoughts on that? Because yeah, so let's backtrack. So the daughter is getting bullied according to the narrative, and the daughter comes and tells her parents, and her parents appeal to the school system according to what the father is saying, and nothing was done. Okay. And the daughter comes home lumped up, right? And the father had enough. So the father decides to lay weight the child, but he doesn't really lay weight the child, because now if he could have gone to where the child was and knowing that the child is going to meet up with the mother and come see them in person, but instead he does it in the environment where I guess the bullying is happening, which is on the bus. Not sure. And then he proceeds to go in on the entire bus. I know emotions could get the best of us sometimes, but what action, if any, can the parents of the other children take based on what this video evidence? Like, he may have gotten, like, is an apology enough? I understand your daughter is getting bullied. Was there another way to deal with it? Did he go too far? I'm not even gonna go. I think he went too far. I think he went too far because he involved a whole lot of other children that didn't have anything to do with it. He threatened violence. I'm not sure about policies of, adults just jumping on the bus. There's a lot of stuff here that reads, this might not be over. You know what I mean? Because people put their children on the bus in hopes that they'll be safe going to and from their school. And so for him to be able to do this, it opens up a lot of concern for a lot of people. I don't know, man. What is going on in the world today? What is going on in the world today? You guys let me know your thoughts on this. Do you think the father is wrong? Should the man who was holding him back have tried to talk him out of it? Should he have escorted him off the bus? Like, what should have happened in this situation? With that said, I'm going to go ahead and wrap this one up. And if you see any more stories like that, go ahead and let us know and we will go over it. All right, everybody. Oh, wait, let me run a little commercial here and then we will see you on the other side. This is wild. This is wild. This is wild. This episode is sponsored by Yummy Curry Powder. Go on over to www.theyummycottage.com for your powder today.